You got that body, let's rock it, let's put it all on ya. Let them know you're coming for that. Ain't nothing to it, it's natural for ya. Oh my, oh my, oh my, you got the answer. You won't stop for nada, yeah. Something, yeah, keep that pace. Oh, why you wanna take it step by step. When you come out on the floor, you got the left, right, left. Leave them coming back for more. You got that step by step. When you come out on the floor, you got.
Don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Don't stop now. I'm not where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe.
Avocado brownies, so let's get weird. Use 1/2 cup oat flour, 1/4 cup cocoa powder, 1/2 teaspoon salt, and baking soda, and mix it together. Use 1 whole avocado and mash it up until it looks like this. Then add 2 eggs, 1/2 cup maple syrup, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mix that together. The grosser it looks, the better it'll taste, and then fold in your dry ingredients until it looks like this. Then I poured that into an 8 by 8 inch baking sheet and topped 1/2 with coconut and 1/2 with chocolate chips for the people who aren't sociopaths, and baked it at 350 for 25 minutes.
Alright,
Enjoy.
we're making apple nachos, aka the best healthy snack ever. These are the best apples, change my mind. Cut them into thin slices like this, and then you're gonna plate them super extra, but this part is crucial because it gets coating on every single apple slice. Then I'm adding some natural peanut butter. I like using natural peanut butter because it's a lot more runny and it's obviously cleaner ingredients than regular peanut butter, so I always use that. And then I use pumpkin flaxseed granola from Costco, and I sprinkle that all over. And then I add some cinnamon and put that all over as well. And you can get creative with the steps. You can add some cacao nibs, some sea salt, whatever. I'm putting some honey on in this clip, and that is it. It's literally so easy. It's the best snack ever, and it's so pretty, and I just love it. I hope you try it. Okay, bye.
Healthy dessert time. 1 big apple, cut her in half. Now carefully take out the cores. Oops, let's try that again. I'm gonna use a smaller knife this time. There we go. Brush the tops with some melted butter and sprinkle with some cinnamon. In a bowl, melt 1/2 tablespoon of butter, add 1/4 cup of oats, 1/2 teaspoon of any kind of flour, 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon, and 1/2 tablespoon of maple syrup. Mix that up. Oh my gosh, yum. This is gonna be our topping. Preheat your air fryer to 350. Divide the topping onto the apples. Apples into the air fryer. Now cook for 15 minutes. Amazing. Now you can plate them up, add a little bit of whipped cream. Oh my goodness. It tastes like an apple pie. What? This is the bomb. Oh, you guys gotta try this. Lord have mercy.
Gonna make you wonder why you even try. Gonna take you down and laugh for you to cry. And I still don't know how I even survive.
Hi guys, let's make some breakfast cookies today. They're so healthy you can eat them for any meal of the day. I especially like them as a post-workout snack. All you have to do is blend 1 cup of rolled oats and 1/2 cup of pumpkin seeds in a blender. Then mix all the ingredients and bake at 350 for 15 to 20 minutes. Please support my account by tagging a friend who loves healthy
I was
recipes.
craving queso, but I wanted a healthy version, so I broke up my avocado oil and I added it to a pot with some diced jalapenos. When those were soft, I set them aside, and then to the same pot I added some diced onions, some cauliflower, and some chopped carrots. I added a little bit of fine-grained sea salt, and I cooked that all up until it experienced the Maillard reaction, which is just a fancy way of saying it was caramelized and brown. And then I added some broth and a little bit of garlic powder. And then, of course, you know I love my onion powder, so I tossed that in as well. And a little bit of tamari, which gives it a umami depth of flavor. And then some cashews, which are going to make it really creamy and thick and rich. And then we're just going to simmer all of that until it's really soft, fork tender, which means the fork slides easily in. Got to add my nutritional yeast, which is going to give it a cheesy vibe, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and then we're going to blend that up until it's smooth. And by smooth, I mean really smooth. Look at how smooth this is. And then I just pulsed in the jalapenos so that they weren't totally blended. There were still little green flecks, and I poured it into a bowl, and oh my gosh, you have to try this.
I've got 5 snacks for you guys, all under 150 calories, and no, it's not just like 2 stalks of celery. Let's go. Roasted seaweed snack from Costco. Only 100 calories for the whole thing. I'll just make widow sandwiches with a fourth of a mashed avocado and everything but the bagel seasoning. Then I kill the rest of the pack with the extra seaweed. Boom, we got mixed veg with stir fry sauce. It's only 35 calories for 1 cup of that. I added 2 tablespoons of this guy, so that's 50 calories. And these Trader Joe's seasonings. Add a little sriracha if you're hot and bothered. This one's simple, but she's a staple. Have between 2 to 4 tablespoons of hummus. It's 60 calories for 2 tablespoons. Handful of carrots, or I've been loving these yucca sticks. Please don't roast me if I said that wrong. I have no idea how to pronounce it. It's like a Mexican parsnip. I've been vibing with them. Rice cakes are my holy grail. We got 35 calories per cake, just a fourth of an avo, and load the sucker up with God's creation. Feel free to add an egg or turkey breast, or cucumbers and tomatoes. For a sweet version, do peanut butter, banana, cinnamon, honey. No, I'm sweaty. I'm running out of time. Cucumber tomato salad. Easy on the olive oil. Add salt and basil.
Did you know you can turn this into these by using only these ingredients? Here's how to do it. Take 1/2 of a ripe avocado, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 1/3 cup maple syrup, and a pinch of salt, and then use a food processor or a blender to get that mixed together. Now this is super important because you want the avocado completely pureed. You might have a few chunks or flecks, and make sure to mash those up with a fork. Then blend up some oats into an oat flour and add about 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then you can add your avocado pudding thing into that mixture until you get a kind of cookie-like dough. This dough is sticky, but you should still be able to roll it into little donut shapes. You could also do donut holes because those are a bit easier, and bake at 350 degrees for 9 to 10 minutes. And then when they're out of the oven, let them cool a little bit. I dipped mine in powdered sugar because then they looked and tasted like those powdered sugar donuts from the bag. But of course, we're food positive here, so this doesn't replace donuts. I just think it's really cool that you can bake with avocado.
I'm about to blow your mind. Take a tomato, cut the top off. Now, cut little slices in it just like this, okay? Now spread it all out. We're gonna get some Crush Mar Premium Deli Meat. I'm using the salami because it's bomb. We're gonna fill each slice with the Crush Mar Premium Deli Meat salami. And you better bet we're putting some cheese on this. Lather that on, sprinkle some seasoning, and end with some breadcrumbs. Transfer that into a baking dish, sprinkle some olive oil, and bake that puppy for 6 minutes. Yo, when this comes out, you won't even believe it's like a pizza. Yum, yum, and yum. I have no more words.
Oh my god. Hi guys, today we're making healthy strawberry ice cream, and you don't need any bananas. Start with 1 cup of frozen mango and 1/2 cup of strawberries, but you could add any berry. A super tiny bit of almond milk. I used unsweetened vanilla. I'm only adding 1/8 cup to keep the consistency just like ice cream. And finally, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Blend for a few seconds, then scrape down the sides and repeat the process. Look at that texture. Smooth it all out and add your favorite toppings. I'm choosing coconut flakes and granola. Wow.
No matter how hard you work and how big a celebrity you become, you'll never be as famous as cheese.
Come to Costco with me. I'll show you my favorite healthy snacks. This is my favorite sparkling water. It has real fruit juice and no natural flavors. An organic version of Trader Joe's Gone Bananas, except cheaper. This sauce is so fucking good, makes me want to curse. And eat it with these plantain chips, cooked in coconut oil and made with only 3 ingredients. These are so good if you like coconuts. If you don't, you're lost. Like for part 2.
Oh my gosh, these healthy brownie batter bites are seriously one of the best things that I've ever made, and they take literally 10 minutes to make. You just grab a few ingredients. They are all grain-free, refined sugar-free, all of that, and chuck it in a bowl. We've got almond butter, vanilla, maple syrup, raw cacao, almond flour, and a little bit of sea salt, and that is it. Then you add in some omega-3 rich walnuts, and I like to use a cookie scoop for mine, but you can totally roll them into a ball, and I also like to top mine with flaky sea salt because it makes them so good, but you can skip that step. These will seriously be your new favorite.
Hi, my name is Priya and this is how I make beetroot hummus. First I wash a can of chickpeas, I then squeeze the juice of half a lemon, and this next part might sound a little weird, but I add in peeled almonds for some of that extra protein. I am personally just so obsessed with adding beetroots to hummus because it makes it naturally so sweet. Just for a bit more flavor, I add in salt, pepper, paprika, and oil. Oh, and my final ingredient that I didn't forget at the grocery store this time was tahini. It made a huge difference in the hummus. And a dash of bonsai. I then blend it up in the NutriBullet, then I scoop it out into a bowl so that I can literally snack on it all day. And then occasionally when I get bored of eating the whole bowl of hummus with my finger, I scoop 2 dollops onto a rice cracker. I then evenly spread it around and sprinkle on some of my dad's special spice mix. And like 1 is not enough, you need like 3. Okay, bye.
Tell me I'm forever yours.
favorite snacks to have was those twisty Fritos. I'm going to show you how to make it using one ingredient. Place 100 grams of cooked chickpea pasta in an air fryer or oven. Bake at 200 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. It should come out slightly toasted with a crunch. Pour into a mixing bowl and spray with oil spray. Add spices of choice and there you have it. A high protein, high fiber, delicious snack. Around 68 calories a serving.